Today, we're diving into a monumental shift in the smartphone landscape, an era defined by Samsung and Android supremacy. What you're about to see is not a PlayStation console in action. It's the groundbreaking performance of Snapdragon's latest GPU using Unreal Engine 9. Yes, this is the heart of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and its performance is simply mind-blowing. Qualcomm has taken everything great about the Gen 3 and pushed it to the extreme, creating a chipset that is not only faster but far more efficient. Let's talk numbers. The Snapdragon 8 Elite boasts a 44% faster CPU, a 40% faster GPU, and a 45% increase in NPU performance compared to last year's Gen 3. It's also 40% more power efficient, which means more performance while consuming less battery. And what makes this even more special is Qualcomm's custom Orion CPU cores, which deliver performance on par with PC-level processing power. This is why they've moved from calling it the Gen series to now the Elite. And make no mistake, the Elite truly lives up to its name. This is on a completely different level from what we see in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. There's actual footage of the Snapdragon 8 Elite running Assassin's Creed at console-level quality. Just let that sink in. The GPU on the Snapdragon 8 Elite is hands down the most powerful we've ever seen in a phone, making the Galaxy S25 Ultra a genuine console gaming powerhouse in your pocket. But it's not just about gaming. Samsung and Qualcomm are pushing boundaries in other areas as well, particularly in artificial intelligence. The Snapdragon 8 Elite, combined with Samsung's second-generation Galaxy AI, brings some insane new features. One of the most jaw-dropping is the AI assistant's ability to interact directly with the phone's camera. Imagine this. You point your camera at a receipt, ask a question in real time, and within seconds, the AI gives you an answer. This all happens on device instantly. It's futuristic and incredibly useful. And that's not all. Remember the image erasing feature for photos? Well, with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, you can now do that with videos. Yes, you heard that right. Erase unwanted objects from videos on your device in real time. All thanks to the Snapdragon Elite's 35% faster AI ASP camera unit, which also handles photo capture from up to 320 megapixel sensors. Samsung's 200 megapixel camera on the Galaxy S25 Ultra is already incredible. But with this new ISP, we're about to see it perform at an even higher level. Samsung is also making significant improvements in video capture. Rumor has it that the video quality on the S25 Ultra will blow the S24 Ultra out of the water, and it's all thanks to this powerful new ISP. With the Snapdragon 8 Elite's camera capabilities, Samsung has everything it needs to set a new standard in mobile video performance. As always, Samsung will likely offer some exclusive online-only colors as well, expanding the portfolio even further. As we edge closer to the official launch, more leaks are surfacing. We now have physical leaks of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's design, with screen protectors for both the S25 Ultra and S25 Plus, making the rounds online. These confirm that Samsung has made the edges more rounded, a subtle but noticeable design change that's sure to appeal to many. So that's everything we know so far about the Galaxy S25 Ultra and this Snapdragon 8 Elite. What do you think of the new chip's performance and the design changes? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates as we get closer to the release. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Now let's dive into the exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.